Hello. Uh,
Hello, everybody. Welcome
hello,
back
everybody.
to our misadventures.
Misadventures of Johan desperately trying to explain an anime I have never seen to me.
All right.
We leave off last time.
We left off last time at the time skip that happens in the series.
Oh yeah, there's a time skip. Of course there is.
After Sasuke leaves the village and Naruto goes to train with Jiraiya. All right, so this is when Naruto Shippuden picks up, and it starts.
Is Shippuden different from the original series? Or is it just...
It's the 7-year time skip.
Okay.
And then Shippuden happens. I don't know if the manga goes by a different title or whatever, but it's the anime time skip. So let's see. It picks up. Naruto's been training for 7 years, and okay, remember that kid?
Wait! Before we start, isn't there an episode dedicated entirely to removing Kakashi's mask?
Yes, that's in the first season. It's a filler episode, and they're wondering what's under his mask, only to have it revealed that it's just another mask.
That's amazing. Why did I never watch this show?
All I remember is that like Naruto's thinking that he might have these big like red womanly lips under there, and that's why he hides them. Sasuke and Sakura had their own theories, but I can't remember what they were.
That sounds like the only acceptable filler episode I've ever heard of.
Yeah. There's a part in the story that'll, at the very end, that leads into infinite filler.
Infinite filler.
Yeah. So let's see. Your 7-year time skip picks up. Naruto has just finished training with Jiraiya. And, okay, remember that guy, Gaara, the guy who controls the sand who tried to murder everybody?
The redhead with the heavy eyeliner that all of the DeviantArt girls wanted to fuck back in the day. Yeah, I know him.
Okay, so he's the president of the Sand Village now.
Why? When did that happen?
Okay, so you know how I said before that everybody is Naruto?
Yeah?
Gaara was like ostracized and stuff because he had the sand demon inside of him. But then after Naruto kicked his dick inside out, he's like, okay, I'm cool now and I want to be the president. And they're like, all right, I know that we ostracized and tried to murder you a bunch of times, but whatever, you can lead our country now. So Gaara is the president now of
the sand. If I became president.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how quickly it happens. So Gaara's president now.
Okay.
Of the village hidden in the sand. And he gets kidnapped by a member of the Akatsuki.
What are the Akatsuki?
The Akatsuki are a group of ninja mercenaries who wear a really long coat with some clouds on it.
Yeah, it's the really cool looking one that Sadbat made for like the weird redhead with the lots of the piercings. That's Pain.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Pain.
So the Akatsuki are basically all of the villains. Itachi is an Akatsuki.
Isn't he Sasuke's like shitty brother?
Yes. Yeah. He's the one who murdered the entire Uchiha clan, remember?
As you do.
The thing is, he is an Uchiha as well. He murdered his entire clan. Except for Sasuke.
But why, though?
Well, he told Sasuke it was to measure his abilities. We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a guy named Sasori. And his power is that he can control puppets. And he can make puppets out of people. And he has like 100 puppets.
Johan, this sounds like door bait. Is this door bait?
You know, looking at Sasori's design, he probably is door bait. One sec, let me pull him up.
Post him. Okay. I just did the whole heavy breathing thing. We have to follow up on this.
I should mention that puppet jutsu is an entire archetype of ninja arts in this world.
There's a fucking magic system that's door bait. Oh. Okay, I'm not or not.
So yeah, that's Sasori. And like, okay, you remember Gara? How every team has like three people on it, two dudes and a chick.
Yeah.
Gara has a friend who's also a shitty puppet user.
Okay.
So they start fighting, and this is the only time that Sakura is ever relevant. She is the main fighter of this arc. She helps fight this dude. He controls like iron, sand, and poison and stuff.
What can Sakura do?
Sakura, she learned how to kick things really hard from Tsunade and heal stuff. And
okay, that's cool.
And summon slugs.
Okay, so Sakura is now Slug 2.0.
Yeah, the entire thing of Naruto is that basically inheriting skills from the other groups of Narutos.
So Sakura is just Tsunade, but less at this point.
Yeps. Okay. So they fight, and he gets killed by an old lady who was accompanying them, who's also a puppet user, who joins for the Stark, dies in the
Sakura doesn't even land the killing blow. That's kind of... An old lady does it.
Yeah.
An old-ass, decrepit woman does it.
Yeah. So that happens, and then...
Fucking grandmother outperforms Sakura. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so you know how it's like the entire thing is that every single ninja team ever must have two dudes and a chick?
Yeah.
Well, Sasuke left the village. What's with the Team 7? They've only got one dude and one chick. How could they possibly function?
Do they get a new guy to replace Sasuke?
Yes, they do. I'm trying to remember what his name is. It's like...
You don't even remember.
No, I don't.
Is he that irrelevant?
Yeah, pretty much. He's an artist, and he can like draw things and with ink and make them become real.
That's actually a really cool power, though.
Yeah, it is. He's got the personality of a wet piece of paper towels.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
I cannot remember anything about this dude, except that he ends up fucking Ino later and having a kid.
Ino is like Sakura's rival who matters even less than she does, right?
Yeah, she's the flower bomb girl.
Okay, yeah, I remember you talked about that last time.
And then also there's a guy named Yamato, and he has wood powers, and I cannot remember what his thing is. Oh, also, this reminds me, before we continue down the plot of Naruto any further, remember how I was talking about how there's a bunch of special elements, like, wooden stuff?
Yeah?
Okay, so every single element that exists in Naruto is made up by combining two elements. There are 5 main elements. There's fire, water, wind, thunder, and earth. And there's also yin and yang, but those don't fuse with anything. Okay.
It feels a little silly that thunder is its own element. Like, wouldn't you get the same thing by combining wind with something else?
Kind of. Alright, so water and fire make boil.
Okay.
Water and wind make ice.
Right, that makes sense so far.
Water and lightning make storm.
That's cool.
Yeah, the coolest motherfucker in the show uses storm style. Water and earth make wood.
Okay.
Fire and wind make scorch.
Kind of a stupid name, but continue.
Fire and lightning don't have a combination yet.
What? That's lame.
Yeah, I know, right? You'd think it would be something cool like plasma or something.
Ooh, that sounds neat.
Fire and earth make lava.
Okay.
Wind and earth make magnet.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Wind and lightning don't exist.
That's also lame.
And earth and lightning make explosion.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then like, remember that super overpowered style I told you about earlier? The one that just dissolves things at a particle level.
Yeah.
That's like lightning, wind, and earth.
Okay.
It's the only one that uses 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay, so Team Naruto goes to look for Sasuke, and they end up finding him at Orochimaru's joint, and they're like,
What's he
Sasuke,
doing there? That's the worst place for him to be. Why is he there? Why is
chilling
he with
out, getting
Big Man?
getting more power. So
No.
they fight.
No. No, that's a candy in the van situation. You don't go there. I
Hey
don't like
kid,
that.
I've got some snakes. You want in? Sure fucking do. Um, so they go there and they fight, and Naruto's like, "Come back to Bikini Bottom. Sandy misses you. Uh, Even Squidward misses you." Yeah, it's literally that. And Sasuke's like, "No, I just want to fuck off and get stronger." And so they fight, and nothing happens, and they leave.
I feel like that's going to happen a lot throughout Shippuden.
Yep.
Where do you even mean Shippuden? Is it?
Shippuden?
Yeah.
I'm sure it means something in Japanese, but I have no idea what.
Hmm.
So let's see. That happens, and then it's like, oh man, the Akatsuki sure are a problem. We should start doing something about them.
Then they don't for a while.
They don't for a while, until the Akatsuki starts showing up. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to remember it now. There are these 2 dudes, and they're like both immortal in different ways. Like, one of them, I think he like takes people's hearts and he puts them inside of him. And the
I'm
other,
getting war flashbacks to the heart fucker that Yuri talks about sometimes.
yeah, but he's like a heart eater. He like, and he can like, he like puts their mask. He like, for everybody he kills, he like puts a mask on his back, and that lets him have a new power. And he like becomes this
You'd think
weird
it'd
like,
get heavy.
yeah, he gets these like weird tentacle hair things that shoot out of the mask's mouths.
Okay, I
And
changed my mind. This sounds like door bait.
all right, let me look up his name. It's like Hidan or something, I think. Okay,
Who's pinging me? Hold on.
all right. No,
Goldie,
Hidan is the other one. Okay,
ping.
what's his name? Kakazu. Okay. Let me find an image of him. Okay. Like this. That's not him in his weird form. Okay, one sec. I'm just trying to find an image of him.
Could you tell me who's the other one while you're doing that?
Could I tell you what?
Let's deal with the other immortal one while you're doing that.
Okay, so like I think he's like a zombie or something, but like he legitimately cannot die. That one I just posted. That's Kakazu.
And he's not as door bait as I thought he was.
And then the other one is Hidan, and Hidan is like legitimately immortal. Like this guy cannot die.
As in, like, he gets, like... Does he get gored?
He gets what?
Does he get gored?
Yeah, no. Like,
Okay, I changed my answer. This one, Hidan. This one is the door bait.
yeah. So remember, Shikamaru, the guy that's really smart but really lazy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has a master. Like his team, Choji and Shikamaru, their team leader was I can't remember his name, but he was the third Hokage, the old man who kills himself to stop Orochimaru and seal his arms.
Mhm.
That guy's son was the leader of Shikamaru's team, and Hidan kills him. And
Shit.
so, yeah, and it's like, I think it's like the first. Well, no, okay, obviously the old man died, but it was a very like surprising moment because besides the old man, none of the major heroes had died before. But this guy had been there for a lot longer, and you're like, okay, yeah, the Akatsuki are a threat. And Shikamaru is pissed, and he's actually going to try now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Shikamaru. Okay, so uh, Naruto, Kakashi, the dude who replaces Sasuke, and like a bunch of other dudes are fighting.
Sasuke too.
Yeah, are fighting the guy with the masks, and they're all fighting, and it's and they're struggling, and then Naruto uh brings out his new super move that he learned
Okay.
fight training with Jiraiya. And the Rasengan, you know how it's a ball that you hold in your hand and you push it into someone?
Yeah.
The Rasen Shuriken is he spins it even further and he creates a shuriken and he throws it at someone.
So it's an energy shuriken. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. And he busts it out there and he starts using it on him and it's pretty dope. So all of those guys are fighting Kakazu and they beat him eventually.
No, no Naruto talking to the guy.
This is not one of the guys that gets the swing set flashback. You and I are the same.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say that. All right.
There will be more. Don't worry.
I'm not.
So Shikamaru leads Hidan into the forest one-on-one to fight. I
Huh?
should mention that Hidan and Kakazu, they're like equals. They're both immortal zombie people. And it took like Naruto and Kakashi and a bunch of other dudes to fight Kakazu. And Shikamaru goes alone for Hidan. And he's like, and Hidan's like, is this some kind of joke? I'm literally immortal. I cannot die. You cannot kill me. And Shikamaru's like, all right, whatever. And he reveals, and he like Hidan just keeps walking into Shikamaru's traps. Like he's setting off trip wires that cause bombs to go off. He's like falling in trap holes, and he just keeps doing stuff. He's like, "Fucking how? How are you? I keep getting my dick kicked in." And Shikamaru's like, I know I can't kill you, but there are fates worse than death." And he traps him in like these wrappings and buries him underground in like some kind. I think it's like in a corrosive. No. He buries him underground with no food or oxygen. He's like, you might not be able to die, but your body will just waste away forever. This is your grave,
Oh
and he
shit.
buries him in like
This
it's
feels like an eventually cars stopped thinking type of thing.
pretty much yeah. Um, so that happens. Um, then there's a dude named Datara.
Okay.
and, and his powers that he can make and his powers that he can bring C4 to life.
Oh, so he can like make living bombs?
Yes, and he has a mouth on his hand, and that's where he gets the
Why?
clay from.
Why?
Um, and he basically he opens up the mouth on his hand, and clay comes. And
But why?
you know why not? And so he like crash bombs, and he ends up fighting Sasuke, and Sasuke is getting his dick kicked in. And then, but
That's
event.
good to
Oh,
hear.
I should mention that now Sasuke has his own crew called the Taka,
Okay.
which means falcon, which
Do
consists
they
of a guy named Juzo, who can turn his body into like stone. and he's also got a demon inside of him. He's kind of like Gaara, but not.
I guess the third member is a girl.
They're 4 members of the Taka.
Oh shit.
There's another. Okay, remember the shark dude from last time I brought up that was part of the Akatsuki?
Same?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
a brother or something who's not a shark. He's just a normal human with shark teeth.
What?
And
Were their parents
got-
a human and a shark?
Or he's
two,
got
like,
his own
shark
sword.
central-
He's got his own sword, and he's like there, and he's got blue hair.
Okay.
And then the 4th member is Karin, and she has red hair, and that's important. Because you know what clan is known for having red hair?
What clan?
The Uzumakis.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's related to Naruto, and this is not important to the story at all.
So, like, she's not relevant at all?
She is. She saved Sasuke's life, but the fact that she is related to Naruto is never brought up brought up in the story.
Okay, that's kind of dumb.
Yep. So Sasuke and Deidara fight. Deidara is throwing all these clay, and then like Sasuke reveals that he's got his superpower, and he like it's called the fucking
Isn't it the Sharingan that's his thing?
yeah. He's got an evolved Sharingan that creates
Sharingan 2.
You say that. There are so many variations of the Sharingan. So Sasuke brings out this new Sharingan power. It's like a black fire called the Amaterasu.
Okay, that's
And
not.
it is a fire that is so hot that it will burn forever.
Okay, that's actually a little lame. That's like a very low level D&D spell. It's kind of lame.
No. If this thing burns you, it will continue to burn forever.
Oh!
The flames will never extinguish.
Oh, fuck.
So Deidara blows himself up because he can't fight Sasuke, and he's a really sore loser.
Okay.
So he like literally makes a nuke out of a clay bomb, and then dies and fucks off.
Okay.
So Sasuke's like, I'm gonna go kill Itachi now. And while he's killing Itachi, or going to kill Itachi, we get to see Jiraiya.
Okay.
And Jiraiya is like, yo, some shit, and somebody tells Jiraiya, yo, some shit's going down in the Land of Rain. And Jiraiya's like, yo, I just raised some war orphans in the Land of Rain. I better go there and make sure they're not dead.
War orphans?
Yes, because remember, there were those ninja wars from before?
Yeah?
Jiraiya,
okay. Not orphans made for war. People who were orphaned by a war. All right.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Remember Pain, Nagato, and Conan?
Yes?
Those are the orphans he's gonna go check up on.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And Pain's an Akatsuki. Oh,
Pain is the leader of the Akatsuki.
He's what?
Yep. So Pain decided that the only way that nobody will ever have to go through. By the way, I should mention that Pain isn't his real name. It's like it's something else. It starts with like a Y. I can't remember. But he picked up the name Pain because he decided that he didn't want the world to ever feel the pain that he felt because of the war.
That's ridiculous.
So he decides that the only way. What was that?
I said that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Continue.
The only way that he will ever be able to stop the ninja world from feeling the pain of war is by forcing peace upon it through war.
Through what? What?
the Akatsuki are a band of mercenaries hired during times of war that are gathering funds so that they can completely control the world and never have war happen again.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
So Jiraiya goes to the land of rain, and he finds Pain, and he's like, "Yo, Pain, what are you doing?" And Pain's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill your village, man, because they killed mine." And Jiraiya's like, "Revenge will not help you, dude." Flash cut. Sasuke. Yo, Itachi, I'm out here with this super hard revenge bone. So he goes into this temple, and Itachi is waiting there in front of an organ.
Like a literal organ.
I think he's not playing it, but he's just
Okay,
standing in front of it, and he's like, "I know why you're here," and he's like,
It would have been a lot funnier if he'd been playing it.
I find it funnier that he's not. He's just standing there in front of it like an extra bitch. So Sasuke walks into the temple and he's like, "You know why I'm here?" And he's like, "I know why you're here. You've got super hard revenge boner because I murdered everyone you love." And Sasuke's like, "You're a fucking bitch." And the two start fighting. And so flash cut back to Jiraiya. And he's like, "Okay, I should mention that these two things happening simultaneously are like some of the best fights in the series."
Ooh.
Jiraiya's like, "Revenge won't help you. Revenge won't not revenge won't not kill your family, dude. They're already dead." And Pain's like, "Fuck you." And he brings out his power, the Renegon, which is like the third of the eyeball technique. So we've got the Sharingan, which is the eye that lets you read movements, the Byakugan, which lets you see 360 vision, and the Renegon, which lets you have 6 bodies at once and see through all of them.
That's stupid.
The 6 paths of pain, and they're based off of the 6 forms of Buddhist reincarnation.
Okay, that's a little less stupid.
And so all 6 of these dudes are sharing one mind, and they're fighting Jiraiya. And Jiraiya's like, "Okay, it's time for you to know why I'm called the legendary Sanin." And he bursts out Sage Mode, which lets him have...
Oh, shit! I remember that! That's like one of the shit that Madara did, right?
Yeah, it's Big Dick Mode. And it lets him have infinite chakra. And
Big Dick Mode!
And he summons his 2 frogs, and he's like, spewing like sage technique, boiling oil, and he like shoots boiling oil at them, and they're fighting in the rain, and like it's like, "I raised you, I saved you. You shouldn't have become this. Don't let hatred, don't let hatred consume you." And then it cuts back to Sasuke and Itachi, and they're fighting, and Sasuke's like, "You murdered everyone I ever loved. You're a bastard. I hate you, Itachi. You not only did you kill everyone I loved, you spared me, which caused me to live with this intense pain forever of loss." And Sasuke and Itachi's like, "You've grown strong, Sasuke, but you'll never be able to defeat me." And Sasuke's like, "I can if I do this. This will probably be my last attack ever. This is the attack that will burn up all of my energy forever and infinitely."
I'm guessing it doesn't.
It does not.
Okay.
The Thunder style lightning dragon. And he brings down this giant lightning.
This is some hype shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, Johan.
This is the best Naruto gets.
Okay. This is where
there are 2 fights later on that are pretty much this good as well. And it is... So, brings down this giant lightning dragon on Itachi, and it's like still not enough to kill Itachi. And Sasuke is all out of energy. And so Itachi just starts limping towards Sasuke, and Sasuke just starts slowly walking backwards. He falls on his ass and starts crawling away from Itachi like a bitch. And Itachi like gets up, And Sasuke's like, fuck off, don't kill me. No, I don't want to die. And he starts crying like a little bitch. And
Did
Sasuke's
he
like,
actually cry?
yes! It's like
Shit.
Sasuke is a little bitch. And Itachi gets to him and he falls over and he like touches his forehead and like smiles. And then dies of an illness that he's had this entire fight.
What? What?
And then Sasuke unlocks like repressed memories and he realizes that Itachi loved him all along. And he needs to go find out the truth on what happened that night. Because Itachi loved him.
What?
And he realizes that he shouldn't have been trying to get revenge. Revenge is bad. Itachi was. He should move on and get revenge on somebody else. So then we move to the flash cut again, back to the Jiraiya fight.
Okay.
And Jiraiya is not doing well.
Oh no.
He's got Sage mode, and he's doing fine. He's doing fine, but he can't keep up. Pain is just too strong. He's got the Renegon. He's got the 6 paths of pain. And he's just outclassing him. And Jiraiya tries one last technique.
Okay.
A sacrificial move to stop Pain from being able to escape and destroy the village he loves. And he's able to defeat one of Pain's 6 paths.
Oh shit.
And he thinks that he's done it, and then the other 5 Pain paths walk on screen.
Fuck. Does Jiraiya die?
Jiraiya dies here. And he dies falling into the ocean, so his body can never be recovered.
Opposite of cool.
That is the end of Jiraiya the Gallant.
That's like the opposite of cool.
Yeah, it's a very sad moment.
I'm sad now, and my emotional investment has been entirely on who is and is not Doorbait.
So news of Jiraiya's death reaches the village.
Does Naruto take it about as well as you'd expect?
He's like, I can't believe this. How did this happen? He goes off and he starts training to master no wait, he doesn't train yet. He's like he doesn't really have time to emotionally process. But Tsunade, Jiraiya's childhood friend, one of the original legendary Sannin, remember?
Yeah.
She takes it bad. She retires from being Hokage. And a new guy named Hanzo takes up the mantle.
Wait, you can just do that?
Well, yes, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That's Naruto's dad picked up the mantle when Old Man, the 3rd Hokage, retired. Hanzo picks up the mantle as the 6th Hokage.
Never heard about Hanzo before.
He's a dude, and he's covered in bandages. And he's got, like, a bandage over his eye. He's got his arm.
This guy's a bastard. I'm calling it now. He's a bastard.
Yeah, he is. So, because Gaara got kidnapped by the Akatsuki, and Tsunade has been retired, the 5 countries of the ninja world need to meet up at the 5 Kage Summit and have a meeting to just talk about all the shit. About how Sasuke is a war criminal.
Sasuke's a what?
Yeah. No, he's not a war criminal yet. He's just a ninja who deserted his village and started doing crimes.
So he's just a regular criminal.
Yeah, but they have to talk about shit. So they go there, and Sasuke realizes that the reason that the Uchiha were massacred is because Hanzo did some shit and decided that the Uchiha all had to die. Because they were related.
Some shit.
I can't remember the exact thing, but like it was like something like the Uchiha will become evil. They always are going to become evil. And Itachi, you need to murder them before they all become evil. So Itachi's like, all right, dope. And Itachi murders everybody.
Yikes!
He's
Yikes!
not really enthusiastic about it, but he realizes he needs to do it so that the Hidden Leaf don't actually get murdered super hard.
No, but it's still kind of yikes. I'm not gonna.
Yes, yes, it is.
Text here is don't think
No,
like that.
it's absolutely not. But Sasuke's parents are like, yo, it's fine. Sasuke and Itachi's parents are fine with it. So is Itachi's best friend. Because apparently, Uchiha, the reason that they all become evil is that the only way to unlock their best power is to murder their best friend.
Okay.
That unlocks the Kaleidoscope Sharingan.
The Kaleidoscope. Is that the canonical name or is this a Johan nickname?
That's the English term. It's called the Mangekyo Sharingan,
That's
which literally means Kaleidoscope Sharingan.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
And the Kaleidoscope Sharingan is like the Sharingan but better, and it can trap you in an infinite repeating nightmare.
Johan, I'm tired.
Don't worry. There's so much bullshit with the Uchiha.
This whole thing is bullshit. This entire anime is bullshit.
So after Itachi is murdered and tells Sasuke that revenge is pointless and don't let it consume his life, Sasuke immediately forgives Itachi and goes to find Hanzo and get revenge and let it consume his life.
As you do.
So the village, hidden in the sands, wind, mist, lightning, and
Village hidden in the lightning. That's where I'd like to live.
okay, there's like 5 villages. Fuck, what is it? It's like, wait, no, wait, this doesn't happen yet. Okay. Before the 5 Kage summit happens, Pain invades the Hidden Leaf village. And he goes there, and he shows up, and he kills Kakashi.
He what?
He kills Kakashi! He and Konan show up to the village, and Konan is the best the best female character in the show. Let me pull up a picture of her.
Oh, she's the blue-haired one with the white rose, right?
Yes.
I remember.
And you know what her power is?
For you.
Her power is that she is made of paper, and she can manipulate paper.
That kind of sounds a little lame.
It's not. It's so good. She dodges attacks by turning herself into paper and opening up parts of her body and just having the attacks go through her. She teleport.
So it's kind of like what Jolene Cujo has in part 6
with her string, yeah. Except it's made of paper. Okay. And she makes spears of them and gives herself wings made of paper. And she's called the Angel of Death, and she's so cool. She's so cool. So her and Pain, and I got it. You've seen Pain, yeah?
Yeah, he's the ginger-looking piece of shit.
So they show up, and and Kakashi gets killed.
Does he actually for real 100% die?
He is dead, and Pain he busts out this technique called the Almighty Pull. He just extends his arms outward, like in a T-pose, and just decimates the entire Hidden Leaf village. The entire Hidden Leaf village is destroyed!
By a single T-pose.
And so you're like, where's Naruto in all this? Naruto is training to learn the Master of the Frog technique since Jiraiya died. And
Okay, so
so,
literally all of Naruto's mentors are fucking dead now.
yeah, except like that guy at the very start of the series. Remember that one who, Iruka, that guy who was there when Naruto killed that dude?
Yeah, he's the very soft one.
Yeah. He's there, but he's like a really shitty ninja. He's like a teacher in like ninja elementary school. And so he's there training Naruto at like the frog temple. To like learn frog summoning and also to like become
Oh,
friends with the no wait, that comes later.
so literally what this is if your kindergarten teacher in the midst of a war took you off and tried to teach you how to fight that war.
Yes.
This is
So
a stupid fucking anime, Johan, and it fills me with
everybody is getting their dicks kicked in by Pain and Konan. Uh and like everybody's down. Like Shikamaru is down. The Tsunade is down. Jiraiya is dead. Kakashi is dead. Everybody is fucking down. There is one person left standing up to Pain.
Who is it?
Hinata.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Hinata is far outclassed. People stronger than her are dead. Neji failed. Kiba failed. Shikamaru failed. Everybody's failed. And Hinata knows she can't win, but she's like, I am not going to run like a coward. I'm going to fight you. And I'm going to die. But I'm going to fight you.
Okay. This is actually kind of a hype moment.
Yeah, yeah, fucking Hinata is way cooler than most people realize. Cause like all the time she's fighting these dudes that outclass her, and she's still just going on. Hinata's really cool, actually. And she's like, I'm not going to run it like a coward, because that's not what Naruto would do. And I look up to him. And so she busts out the Byakugan, and she can see in 360 vision, and she's like, gentle step, twin lion fist. And she's fighting Pain, and she's losing, but she's giving it her hardest. And it's really cool. And she's about to die. Pain's about to deliver the final blow.
And let me guess, Naruto
Arrives at the nick of time.
Yep.
And guess what he's unlocked?
Is it the frog?
It's Sage Mode!
Holy shit!
And so he starts summoning frogs, and it's a really hype moment. The animation is terrible. And so I gotta show you this clip where Pain and Naruto are talking about revenge and why it's bad and why it's nothing but more pain and revenge. And Pain is talking about how his pain and suffering is worse than anything Naruto's ever experienced. And we've got this beautiful moment of animation.
There's no way that's canon.
That is real!
This looks like some Flash animation, early 2010s shit.
And so we got Pain talking about his pain is far greater than yours. And he's like, you know, Naruto, your Sage Mode is about to run out. It only lasts for like an hour. And Naruto's like, fuck, my Sage Mode's about to run out. How am I gonna beat this dude?
Let me guess. Swing set time.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's coming though.
Well, the swing set they've been building up to the swing set this entire where they're how Pain had no one. And so Naruto's Sage Mode runs out, and Pain is not ready to forgive him and be a good guy.
Does Naruto fucking die?
No. Hinata jumps and takes a blow for him. And he's like, you fucking Pain, you fuck. You really shouldn't have done that. I remember how in the final fight of the original, he activates like the power of the tailed fox, and he has that one tail, and Sasuke's got his curse mark.
Let me guess. That happens again.
Yep, but this time Naruto gets 3 tails.
Holy shit. And does he start kicking Pain in the dick?
He goes absolutely feral. Like he's literally running around on all fours with this animalistic glow around him.
So he's gone absolutely fucking feral.
Yeah. He's even got like this skeleton aura. Oh wait, no, he's got 6 tails around him. This time, and this is what he looks like.
He deadass looks like a fox. That's
Yes, he's literally gone. He's literally going feral on Pain. Because he's so pissed off that he nearly killed Hinata. And so they fight a lot, and then they come to a standstill where they're both completely out of energy. And Pain
Swing set.
Huh?
Swing set.
Yeah. They get there, and Naruto's like, you and I are the same. Swing set time. Pain's like, this isn't my real body. This is the body of a friend who died.
Oh shit! Is he in Nagato's body?
Yes.
Oh,
This entire time, Nagato has been the actual person. Pain is Nagato is the redhead, who's also an Uzumaki.
Oh shit!
Let me show you the original tree. Okay, Yahiko is the okay, so Nagato is the dude on the left with the red hair.
Okay.
Yahiko is the dude in the middle with the, and he's Naruto. He's straight up Naruto.
He looks like Naruto.
Yeah, he's not the Uzumaki though.
So
Nagato, the guy with the red hair who doesn't look like Naruto, is the one related.
Okay.
And then Konan is there, and she's the fucking best girl in the series.
Konan does sound really fucking cool, to be honest.
Yeah. There's a reason she is the best girl, and we will get to that, because she has my favorite fight in the series. So, Yahiko was the actual original leader of the Akatsuki. He died way before Naruto started. Like, before Naruto was born.
Okay.
And so, Nagato takes his body for one of his 6 vessels.
Okay.
The real
That
Nagato.
The question of who are the other 5?
Just some people who are also gingers that look like him.
Okay, so they're just randos. All right.
Let me show you what they look like. The 6 Paths of Pain. They all look like him, though. They all have like the same hair color and shit.
Does hair dye exist in the world of Naruto? They all do look like okay, this shit is ridiculous.
So Nagato takes Yahiko's body for one of his 6 paths.
Wait. So how did Jiraiya know that it was Nagato he was talking to and not Yahiko?
He didn't.
When he first got to that. He didn't?
He thought it was Yahiko.
Oh, okay.
So Conan's like, let me take you to Nagato. And They go to this cave, and Nagato, actual original body, is fucked up. He's like strapped to this weird like magic life support thing. He's got like 100 tubes sticking out of his back, and he's like, I have this super forbidden technique that I was saving for myself. I was saving for the Akatsuki. But now I see. Okay, so the thing is that despite Naruto saying you and I are the same swing set, it's not true. This is the Sasuke of the group. And he's like, I was going to use this technique to help the Akatsuki, but I feel like I've seen your point. You are right. This whole vengeance quest should have never happened. I will sacrifice my life to activate this ultimate forbidden jutsu. And he's able to bring back Kakashi.
Oh, my boy. My boy's back.
Yep. And so now the 5 Kage Summit starts to happen. Because
Okay, and Hanzo's there.
Yeah, because Tsunade's like, I need to go deal with the emotions that come with Jiraiya dead and this village being nuked. So Sasuke learns that Hanzo is the actual one responsible for forcing Itachi to murder his entire family. Sasuke's like, I'm gonna go kill the president. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny to me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
No, it says re-goddamn ridiculous.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
Okay, so
I'm sorry about that.
let's see here. We've got the Kages of the villages. Going up to me. We got Hanzo representing the land of fire, the village hidden in the leaf. We've got Gara, he's the village in the sand.
Wait, when did they rescue Gara? Because
At the very beginning, after they killed the puppet.
From Sasori.
We've got the Raikage, the village hidden in the thunder.
Okay, now I have seen the Raikage on some of the weird smutty roleplay sites that I frequent. And everybody just seems to think he's got a huge dick.
Yes, he does! Because he's got the move. His thing is he's just unmoving in a fight. Like, people bust out these god techniques and they hit him. And he's like,
no, the big dick thing was literal.
Oh. Yeah, probably. And then there's this, like... There's the dwarf guy, and he's got particle style, and he's the Kage of, like, something. I don't remember. It's like I don't remember what he's the Kage of.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
And then there's this, like, big-breasted Ojo-sama woman who, like, red hair. She is, and she, like, smokes a pipe.
So hexbait.
And she's like she's the one that uses the boil steam style, and she's the village hidden in like the steam or something, or the mist.
Okay.
And so all of them are there, and like this is where you meet Best Boy, Darui. He's like the Raikage's right hand man. And he's like so like the Kage, they all have their own assistants, their guards. Darwi's the only one of those guys who fucking matters.
Okay, so he's the only one that's important.
He is the only one of the Kage's assistants that matters, yeah.
Alright.
That's him. That's the best boy in this entire franchise.
Kind of cute. He's a cute.
He's what? You cut out for me.
Said he's a cute.
Yeah, I fucking love Diary. He's the best.
I'd hug him.
So Sasuke shows up and he's ready to, and he bursts into the ninja fucking Treaty of Versailles
While it's happening.
And
imagine trying to kill the president during the Treaty of Versailles.
And I should mention that the people in Naruto, in the Hidden Leaf Village, they find out that Sasuke is going to go.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
They find out that Sasuke is going to go kill the president, and they're like, "We need to go stop Sasuke." And Sakura's like,
killing the president. I'm sorry, it's just.
And Sakura's like, okay, thinking to herself, the only reason Naruto wants to save Sasuke and not have him arrested for these horrible crimes is because he promised me that he'd save Sasuke. If I just lie to Naruto and say, it's okay, I don't love Sasuke anymore, I love you, you can let Sasuke get arrested for his war crimes, we can just move on and be happy. And so Sakura's like, yo, Naruto, I love you. And Naruto's like, fuck off, you're lying. And Sakura's like, alright, it was worth a shot. So they go and try to stop Sasuke.
Happen?
Yes! Sakura's like, I love you, Naruto. And he's like, fuck off, you lying skank. It's like, Naruto's immediately like, that's bullshit, don't lie to me.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, quit this bullshit.
It's like that one Resident Evil meme Hex posts so much.
No way. It's like, hey, Naruto, do you want to let Sasuke for war crimes? I'm ovulating right now. No way. So they go and they start looking for Sasuke. They go to the Kage Summit and they run into Killer Bee! Killer Bee is a rapping ninja.
He's a what?
And he is a rapping ninja, and he has the 8 tails inside of him, which is an octopus.
Okay.
And they meet him there, and he's like, and the only remaining, like one of the few remaining members of the Akatsuki is Kisame, the shark dude.
Okay. He doesn't seem like he'd be that big of a threat.
He is. He's actually really strong.
Oh.
And so he and Killer Bee start fighting, and Naruto shows up, and Killer Bee steals Kisame's sword, and he's like styling on Kisame with his tailed beast form, and Naruto's like, yo, are you friends with your tailed beast? And Killer Bee's like, yeah, we're homies.
Does he actually use the word homies?
I think.
Could you post this?
You want me to post?
Yes.
Killer Bee? Alright.
I have a sneaking suspicion about something.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Oh, is it some racist shit?
It is some racist ass bullshit.
What the fuck?
This guy is the Raikage's brother.
This guy looks like fucking Macho Man Randy Savage! What the fuck, Japan?
I should mention that the Raikage and Killer Bee are super strong.
Oh, shit. Oh dear.
And so
he's a rapping ninja who uses the word homies. And he looks fat.
And he steals from people. He steals that sword. But also, he's super strong. Like, when he's introduced, he's like one of the strongest dudes in the show.
Okay.
So Kisama's like, I'm not winning this fight, and he fucks off. And Naruto's like, hey, should we stop the ninja president from being assassinated? And Killer Bee's like, alright. So they go, and Sasuke starts fighting people. And, like, he fights the Raikage, and the Raikage kicks Sasuke's dick so harder than it's ever been kicked before. He's completely outmatched. And then Sasuke bitches out, and he goes and finds Hanzo. They start fighting. And then they reveal that Hanzo's a war criminal, and that he's done a lot of shit.
So they're both war criminals.
Naruto shows up, and Naruto and Sasuke have their fight again. And they fight on the waterfall, Like they're literally running on water. That's by the way.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're running on water in front of a waterfall. They're flashing back to the first fight they had when Sasuke was leaving the village, and then the fight they had at the beginning of Shippuden when they were at Orochimaru's place. Flashing back, they're flashing in between the fights, like they're punching each other, but before the punch connects, it shows a punch that's happening between young Sasuke and Naruto. It's like this fight has happened before, twice. This is the third time. Nothing has changed despite their efforts. They fight, and Sasuke's like, "You will never win, Naruto. I've beaten you twice." And this time they draw.
Oh shit!
And Naruto's like, "I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Watch your ass. I'm getting better."
Plug in my Chromebook. It's got like 15 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
If you want,
I was literally right next to the outlet. It's fine.
Okay. So Sasuke runs away.
He runs away like a little bitch.
Yeah, he's like, "How the fuck am I slipping? I murdered Itachi. I stole his eye and put it in mine."
Is that a thing?
Yes. Remember, Kakashi has Tobi's eye, or Obito's eye, in his eye.
Toby?
Sasuke stole Itachi's because they were better than his.
Okay. So you find out your brother loved you, steal his eyes.
And then Hanzo reveals that the reason he has all the bandages on is because he has in his eye, and on his shoulders, he's covered in Sharingan.
Holy shit! He's an Uchiha.
No, he's just been stealing Sharingan from dead Uchiha.
Oh, okay.
That's why he had them killed.
Oh, fuck.
And then I can't remember what happens to him.
Swing set?
Huh? No, he's a bastard, and he just he either gets arrested or dies.
Okay. The point is, the ninja president is no longer the ninja president.
Yeah.
Okay. Now who's going to be the ninja president?
Tsunade again.
Okay.
All right. So then it's time for the war.
Oh yeah, because Sasuke tried to kill the ninja president.
So they declare war on Sasuke and the Akatsuki.
So they...
The Akatsuki now consists of...
Yeah, that shit's pretty funny.
The Akatsuki consists of 3 people and Sasuke.
So Sasuke's part of the Akatsuki now.
No.
What happened to the Hawk? His thing.
The Taka? They're still there.
Okay.
They're still with Sasuke. They're still riding together, dying together.
Right.
They're all war
criminals. They don't declare war on the Taka. No. The rest of the Taka is fine.
They declare war on Sasuke and the Taka by association.
Okay.
The Akatsuki now consists of Tobi, Zetsu, who's a plant man, and Kisame, kind of. Now
it seems a little overkill to declare war on them.
Now we're about to get to my favorite fight in the series. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Okay, take your time.
Okay.
You just sit and contemplate the fact that Sasuke is now a war criminal and Sakura still loves him. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
Yes. So, let's see here. Where were we? Oh yeah. So,
When you last left off, we were getting to your favorite fight.
okay. So it's time for Toby.
Okay, it's Toby time.
Toby is a man in a mask who's been a member of the Akatsuki, who up until now has been a complete comic relief character.
Okay,
Here, you learn Toby's identity.
is it Obito?
Who'd have thought, huh? That the guy who had a mask that covered one eye, whose name sounds like Obito, who just so happens to be missing one eye, is actually Toby!
Oh shit!
And Toby, who has up until now been a complete 180 and become the furious motherfucker ever, he's like, no more games. My plans have failed. Pain is dead. He was going to have that super ultimate forbidden technique that I wanted, just in case I died. My backup is gone. I'm gonna go steal that fucker's eyes. So he needs to find Pain's corpse. Who's the only person who knows where that is?
It's Naruto, right?
Nope.
It's Conan! It's Conan!
It's Conan! So, the main villain of the series, the guy who's been orchestrating everything to that point, the Uchiha, who has been trained by Madara, goes to find Conan. And he's like, tell me where his eyes are. And Conan's like, no. He's like, I will kill you if you don't tell me where his eyes are. And she's like, I will not tell you. He's like, you know I have a technique that if I kill you, I can find it, right? He's like, and she's like, I don't fucking care. I'm not telling you where his eyes are. And so they start fighting. And Conan and him fight. And this is when Conan there are a lot of big dick energy moments in this show, but none come close to this moment.
Not even the first fight between Gaara and Rock Lee?
No, this is without a doubt the best moment in Naruto. So, Toby he's got the Sharingan. He's got all the Uchiha bullshit powers. He's got super healing cells that he's got from Zetsu. He's trained under Madara. He's got mastery over like fire and thunder, and he's got like wood technique cells in him. And he's got all this bullshit, and Conan does this super sick move, which is like, you know why paper is such a good technique? Because watch this bitch. She opens up the ocean and reveals that the entire thing is made of paper bombs.
Holy shit! It's like Moses parting the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Conan might actually be Ninja Moses.
She's the angel of death. She looks down at him and she's like, there are 10,000 million paper bombs. It's called the paper person of God technique.
Holy shit.
And it's like, I know that you have a technique that makes you intangible and invincible in 5 minutes.
So this is my counter to that. It will blow you up forever because they're just infinite bombs. And so Toby falls into there. And he gets his shit fucked up! Because he has this thing called, like, the Kamui, which lets him teleport away into a pocket dimension for several,
There is no way that he survives that.
He is floating, and he's just a torso, a head, and one arm.
Holy shit.
And, like, half his face is blown off. He's like, that would have absolutely killed anybody if they didn't have Zetsu cells in them, which gave them super regeneration powers. What the fuck? Why did you never use that before? So powerful. And then he kills the best girl in the series.
Gotta be honest, Conan seems to be the character with the biggest dick.
She is the coolest motherfucker in this franchise. Like, as she is fighting this dude that she knows is stronger than her, she's like, I understand that I might not be able to win, but I will build a bridge towards victory that others will cross. I cannot stop you today. Someone else will carry out my wishes. Someone else will carry out Yahiko's wishes. Someone else will carry out Nagata's wishes. Someone else will carry out Jiraiya's wishes, and they will stop you. And then she dies.
She just has a massive fucking dick.
Kunal is so cool. She's my favorite character in that. She's my favorite. She's tied for Darui.
Okay.
It's like that is the best moment. Oh, Mike just tilted. That is
Okay.
the best moment in the series. Like, this is the not only just like this is the best that a female character gets in this franchise. This is probably the best female character moment in the shonen anime genre.
I have to admit, this is pretty holy shit.
She opens up the ocean. It's like, yeah, I know you've got 5 minutes of immortality. I've got an ocean of bombs! Specifically designed to counter you.
An ocean full of bombs!
And she
God,
dies.
paper is cool.
Yeah, it's the fucking raddest.
Alright.
So she dies and Pain steals the eyes. So now it's time to prepare for the war. And so Toby reveals that now that he has the Renegon, he can activate his ultimate plan. A war about the 5 unified countries of the ninja world versus the 3 remaining members of the Akatsuki.
And also Sasuke.
And also Sasuke. But Sasuke isn't even, like, a major concern at this point.
Sasuke's a little bitch.
Sasuke's a war criminal, and he keeps running like a bitch. So, like, you know, whatever. He's not an issue. So, the 5 unified ninjas won against the 5 unified ninja nations against one against 3 people. Well, 2, because Kisame's fucked off. It's literally just Toby at this point. It's like, that's silly.
Toby and Plant Man, who doesn't really seem relevant at all. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you know what? It is silly. It's because that's not a war. That's just a bunch of people beating up one dude in a
One dude and his plant. It's like JoJo Part 4.
So,
except, you know, not at all like that.
Toby reveals that he remember back when Orochimaru was fighting the 3rd Hokage, Orochimaru's super ultimate forbidden technique that brought back the dead member, the first 2 Hokages that were dead.
Yeah.
Toby revives
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everybody but Jiraiya and Konan. They're
Oh shit!
and I don't just mean everybody who's died in this series.
Oh, so he has an army of the dead.
Toby revives all of the previous Kage, not just the Hokage, but the previous leaders of the Thunder Village, the Leaf Village, the Sand Village, the Rain Village. He revives all of the dead tailed beast users, all of the dead Akatsuki members, everyone.
Except for Conan and Jiraiya.
Because their bodies couldn't be recovered.
Okay.
So now it's a threat.
So so basically ninja zombie apocalypse is what's happening.
Well, they're not zombies. They're reanimated corpses.
That's what a fucking zombie is, Johan.
Well, they don't spread zombies. So yeah, this is. There are tons of god tier ninja users out there now. Remember that dude who kicked Madara's dick inside out with just wood power? He's alive and he's being controlled by Toby.
Oh, oh dear.
So there's a war going on. There's tons of fights. Gaara fights his dad.
Oh.
And Gaara's dad is like, sorry. I never should have treated you like a demon and turned the entire village against you. Everything bad that's ever happened to you is my fault. There's a samurai there. He's the only samurai in the series, and he's a zombie. And he's there. And Naruto's dad gets revived.
Does Naruto fight his dad?
Okay, wait. Real quick, before I should mention this. Naruto has been sent away. So
Why?
that he can become friends. He can train with Killer Bee to become friends with Tailed Beast.
Okay.
And this is when you realize, this is when we get the flashback to Naruto's mom, who was a beast user before him. And that she was actually super strong. And so Naruto ends up confronting the tailed beast inside of him. And then they hear that the war has started without them, and they're rushing back.
I would too.
So guess who's brought back?
War without them.
Guess who's brought back to life?
Who?
Zabuza.
Oh shit!
The shark demon guy from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so he and Kakashi have their rematch. There's all these fights going on, like tons of fights going on. And let's see here. Sasuke has to fight Itachi again.
Okay, that's.
But this time they don't hate each other.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, Sasuke shows up, by the way. He's done being a little.
Sasuke's back. Okay, yeah.
But he doesn't. He's not really on Naruto's side yet.
He's still a war criminal.
Yeah, still a war criminal. So the big ninja war is happening. They've got the original Pain body. Everybody's fighting. Let's see here. What other fights are happening at the time? We've got like just like every character who's ever shown up is now.
Okay.
Remember how Shikamaru... Oh, by the way, I should mention Shikamaru is the tactician for the war now.
Alright, that makes sense.
At like age 16, he is literally the tactician
He's
behind this
fine.
war.
He's fine.
So, Shikamaru... Remember how Shikamaru got really pissed that the Akatsuki killed his master?
His master's back?
Guess whose master got revived and has to fight him now?
Poor Shadow Boy.
Yeah. So everybody's fighting. And my boy Darui gets this really cool moment where it's like, remember those 7 ultimate items that I brought up at the very beginning that like Hashirama used to fight Madara?
Yeah.
There's
Is his
these,
sword one of them?
huh?
Does he have
No,
one of
these
them?
2 dudes show up, Kiku and Giku.
Okay.
And they have their thing is that they are the gold and silver brothers, and they once ate part of the chakra from the nine-tailed fox, and so they have that power. And they've also got these items, which basically, if you say the word that you say the most, it sucks your soul into them, and you're dead.
Oh, fuck.
But
See, my soul's
also,
gone.
if you're silent for too long, it sucks your soul into it, and you're dead. So Darui and these other non-fucks are fighting these guys who have Ninetales chakra and sacred weapon items. And they're like... And so the first guy, he says the word too many times and he gets sucked in, and Darui's like, oh, okay, I can't say drab anymore. Because Darui, his thing is he always says like, oh, that's so drab, which is basically...
Okay.
And then the second person he's fighting with, she's silent for too long, and so then she gets sucked in, and Darui's like, okay, I got... And so they start taunting him, trying to get him to say drab, and he's like, you're not gonna fool me, you're not gonna get me, I'm not gonna cower, I'm not gonna run away like a little... I'm not some timid rabbit.
Not Sasuke.
Timid rabbit. Rabbit. Drab.
Oh, shit!
So he starts getting sucked in, and he's like, I guess I fucked up. I'm sorry, Raikage. I'm sorry, Killer Bee. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I failed. But because he said sorry so many times while getting sucked in, the word he said the most in his entire life changed from drab to sorry. Because guess what? His other catchphrase is apologizing. So he stops getting sucked in. He's like, okay, my time. Storm style! Black lightning circus! And he summons these panthers made of black lightning and starts fucking them up!
Oh, shit, that's so cool!
Yeah, it is. Darui's awesome.
Convinced me. I do like this boy.
Darui's the coolest. Like, he's fighting 2 dudes that have Nine-Tailed chakra and a sacred ninja weapon of which there are only 7, and he wins by apologizing and then kicking their dicks in.
Holy shit!
Darui later goes on to become ninja president of the country.
Cool!
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so Sasuke is looking around, and then it turns out that if you have a strong enough will, you can overcome the brainwash of the zombie people. So Tachi breaks free, and he and Sasuke go and try to find who's creating the brainwash. And it's Kabuto, which is, remember Orochimaru's blue hair?
No, I remember him. He's the glasses guy.
Yep. Turns out that, you know how Orochimaru was like a snake person?
Yeah.
Kabuto's like, you know what's cooler? You know what's a step up from being a snake? Being a dragon. So he becomes this weird dragon person, and he's like, I've surpassed Orochimaru! I am the best, the king, the god! And so,
yeah, this is sounding like door bait right now.
And so he becomes this weird dragon snake dude. And Itachi's like, no, you're just a little bitch, and he traps him in a repeating fight there. And he's like, fuck, I'm so terrible! I suck. Alright, I'll release the brainwash.
Okay.
So he turns off the brainwash. So now it's just every ninja ever versus Toby.
Oh shit.
And Toby's like, okay, time for me to reveal my super secret technique.
I thought he already used his super secret technique.
A second, even more secret technique.
Holy shit!
And so he reveals that he's got all the tailed beasts' powers, because at one point he's controlled. And he brings out the 10-tail power.
Oh, fuck.
And he's like, my ultimate technique is to put the Sharingan on the moon.
The what?
He's gonna put the Sharingan on the moon and activate the infinite Tsukuyomi, which will put everybody into an illusion world you can ever feel.
Infinite Tsukiyomi sounds like a Toho game.
God, you're not wrong. So they start fighting, and Naruto's like, dude, it's literally... I've got Sage Mode, and now I've got Sage Mode Tail Beast Mode, because I'm friends with the Tail Beast.
Sage Mode 2, even more.
Sage even harder. So Toby's like, you might have Sage Mode, but I have this. And out comes Madara Uchiha. And the first thing he does is he drops a meteorite on, like, kills like a ton of characters with names.
Oh, fuck!
And he's like, and Madara's like, I'm going to skewer you. And he creates this giant giant wooden spear. He chucks it at Naruto, and Naruto's gonna die until somebody runs in front of him and takes the bullet. Remember Neji?
Neji? Oh no.
Neji dies here.
Oh shit, he was really important.
Yeah, he was the Hyuga clan thing. And I know I haven't brought him up a lot, but that's because there's a shitload of things that go on, but he has actually been playing a very large role in the story.
It's like when you befriend the first boss you fight in like a console RPG, bring them along with you, and like then they die for you against the final boss.
And so, remember how I said that Neji had a brand on his forehead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Neji fought his father when he was a zombie, don't worry. So Neji, like, his headband falls off, revealing the brand. You know, I might have been part of the Branch family, but when I was fighting alongside you, Naruto, I was myself. I was a free man, and I will die a free man. And he dies in Naruto's arms in front of him.
Oh shit. Oh
yeah. Dude. And it's like, fuck! And then Toby and Madara are like, oh, by the way, we also have infinite chakra now. We have unlimited power. Literally limitless. We've also got the Rinnegan, the Sharingan. We've got one eye with the Rinnegan, one eye with the Sharingan. We got the Sage Mode, and we've got 6 Paths of Pain.
The Kitchen Sinkagon.
Yeah. And so they create the infinite Tsukuyomi, and they start putting people into coma. People start falling into the coma left and right. And Naruto's like, Toby, you and I are a lot alike. We both lost a lot in our lives. We've both suffered.
Swing set!
Swing set. And Toby's like, fuck off! Toby's like, fuck off! And he starts kicking the shit out of Naruto, trying to kill him. And like, everybody goes into a coma because the infinite Tsukuyomi works. And this leads to infinite filler art. Because you get to see what's inside everybody's dream.
Okay.
In the anime, at least. So everybody except for Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Naruto's dad, Rock Lee, and Mike Guy
are in a coma.
Rock Lee and Mike Guy. Okay, those two they're gonna do some cool shit, aren't they?
Well, yes, they will, because while everybody is off fighting Obito, Mike Guy goes to 1v1 Madara.
Oh, this can only end well.
Okay, let me look up a very specific copy pasta. Okay, so as you know, Rock Lee and Mike Guy thing is that he can only use
Taijutsu, right?
he can only use taijutsu. He has no elemental attacks. We've got Madara Uchiha, who has the Geto Rine Tensei. He's got the Jubi Jinchuriki Geto Rine Tensei, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan Dojutsus with Rinnego abilities capable of both Amaterasu and Tsukiyama Genjutsu, equipped with his Gunbai, a perfect Susanos, control the Jubei and Gendo Mazo. He's got Hashirama's DNA implanted onto him, so he's got Makoto and Keka Gengai. He can perform Yin Yang release ninjutsu while being an expert in Kenjutsu and Taijutsu. He's basically got every single power imaginable.
But he can't do taijutsu.
No, taijutsu is something that anybody can do. It's literally just fighting with your fist.
Okay, well, whatever. Where are you going with this?
So, while Might Guy only has the ability to fight really hard with his fists, you know what he does have that Madara doesn't?
What?
He's got the 8 gates.
What are the 8 gates? Oh, shit! Oh, yes, I remember those! Let me guess.
Might Guy realizes that if Madara succeeds, everyone will die.
He opens all 8 gates, doesn't he?
He opens all 8 gates. And he goes from Might Guy to Night Guy. Howl with youth! And his energy and blood is boiling so hot with fighting spirit that his entire body is erupting with a physical glow.
Why is it that none of the main characters ever do this hype-ass shit?
Because 8 gates, opening all of them, will kill you. So, Madara Uchiha is fighting with these god powers. He's got the Almighty Push. He's got the 6 pads. He's got Reincarnation. He's got the Sharingan. He's got everything. And my guy is kicking his dick in. And Madara is like, "What the fuck? Why are you so cool?" And my guy is like, "Howl with youth." And so
Madara actually calls him cool?
he's like, "I respect you." Like, he straight up says, "You're not bad. You're pretty good, actually." And then like, Might Guy activates his super ultimate technique, where like creates this dragon from pure willpower, and Madara's like, "What a guy."
This really is some CRPG type shit. This is so ridiculous and so fucking campy, and I adore every second of it, Johan.
I should mention now, that is not paraphrasing. Madara Uchiha, person who's about to massacre the ninja world, literally says, "What a guy." About Might Guy. It's a fucking pun. Because Might Guy is just that kind of guy.
Oh, that's dumb. Alright.
Okay, so that happens. Madara still isn't lost. Sasuke shows up. The comas are stopping.
Because Sasuke's there?
No, because Madara is weakened. Everybody's getting up from their comas. Sasuke shows up, and he's like, "I'm going to kill Madara and Obito, and then I'm going to become the Hokage."
Now he wants to be ninja president.
Yes.
Fuck off.
No, but that's actually the thing, is that people in say, fuck off!
Good. They should say fuck off. He's a war criminal. You can't be president if you're a war criminal, I think.
He's like, I will create a revolution that will change the ninja world after we handle this. So everybody starts fighting Toby, and Madara fuse the tailed beast spirits into the 10 tails, and that starts fighting, and there's a bunch of fighting, lots of fighting, everybody's fighting for like a bajillion paddles.
There's no way it can get like any fucking wilder than this.
Obito brings out a sword made of DNA. Most powerful is my DNA will be the thing that defeats you. And then in an attempt to try to bring back the theme that hard work will always triumph over natural gifts, Naruto beats him and shatters the DNA sword, and it's like, alright, whatever. It's like, okay, you're trying, but, it really doesn't.
It's just, it's not working. It's really not working. Okay.
So, let's see here. What happens next? See, oh yeah, so Madara dies.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets killed by Kaguya, the rabbit lady that I mentioned once at the start of the very beginning of the first
And
episode.
does she show up?
Now.
So she doesn't even have a minute of screen time. The first thing she does is kill the previous villain.
Yep. And then it okay, so this is one of the things that I feel I really have a that is just like at the very beginning you think Itachi's the main villain. No, the real main villain is Pain. Okay, no, the real main villain is Nagato, who'd been controlling Pain's body. No, the real main villain is Toby. No, the main real villain is not. No, the main real villain is Zetsu, because Zetsu has been actually working behind all of this to revive Kaguya.
Is the main real villain.
Yeah. And then Zetsu reveals that literally everything that has happened has all been according to his plan, so that he could revive his mother.
So Zetsu's her kid now?
Zetsu is Kaguya's child.
Okay. This sounds like the most Deus of Deus Ex Machinas.
Yeah, it absolutely is. So Kaguya shows up, and Toby is like, wait, everything has gone according to your plan? Even Rin dying? The whole reason that I've done all of this evil shit? All because you have been pulling the strings? Naruto's like, I told you that you and I are like swing set. Toby's like, I'm on your side. Kakashi's like, it's about fucking time. So they get warped to an alternate dimension. The only people there are Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Obito.
Why'd they bring Sakura? What's she done this whole time?
Nothing. And she will continue to do nothing. So Naruto and Sasuke are out of chakra. And they have to fight against Kaguya, who created chakra. So Kakashi and Obito step into the ring, and they are severely weakened and powered from all the fight. They are at their weakest, but they're like, we have to protect these children. That's all
One of
they
them
are.
is a war criminal.
They are children. Well, yes, but Sasuke's still a child!
I know, I'm just saying it's kind of funny to me. Okay.
So they're fighting against Kaguya, and they're like at their weakest, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna die if we fight this chick." And Kakashi's like, "Absolutely, but I'm not gonna let I'm not gonna let these kids die." And like it flashes back to like the early episodes of Kakashi, like and he like meeting them very early. You're all losers and you all suck. And now it's like now it flashes back and it's like, these are my children. I will not let them be hurt.
Oh.
Kakashi goes full Papa Bear to fight God. And so they're fighting and they're losing. And then saw Naruto. Oh, by the way, I should mention that Naruto unlocked the magic thing that prevented Might Guy from dying.
Okay, so guys, okay. Alright,
Yeah,
that's good.
he like has this crest on his hand. And it can heal anyone instantly.
So he's better at healing than Sakura, the fucking designated white mage.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
And he can also share his tailed beast sage mode power. There was a part in the war where he literally, and that's why they're able to fight against the god tier characters.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
So where are we? Kaguya fires an instant kill bullet at Naruto and Sasuke. And so Kakashi and Obito rush to take the hit for them. Kakashi's smart enough to teleport it away. Obito just takes the hit and dies.
Oh, rip Toby, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a really garbage person. I kind of started a massive war and killed billions of people because a girl I like died. Oops. And Kakashi's like, I really shouldn't forgive you, but I do.
He made a little fuckity wuckity up.
Yep. And then all of Team 7 starts fighting Kaguya. Like, you fools, how dare you oppose me? I gave chakra. You are my children. You're the reincarnations of my children. And Naruto's like, oh yeah, check. If I'm the reincarnation of your child, check this bitch out. And he busts out Sage Mode 6 Path. And Sasuke busts out the Renegon.
Alright.
And then so Naruto, Sage Mode, 6 Paths, Tailed Beast, Chakra Mode, starts fighting her. And he's punching her a lot, and she's blocking all of them. And then Sasuke, Susanoo, Renegade, Ultimate Uchiha Bullshit Mode is punching her, and she's blocking all of that with her other hand. But then Sakura comes up and she's got slugs and a real good kick, and she comes from above. And she has to block 3 directions at once. And eventually it's not enough, and they defeat the ultimate main villain god ninja power ever by just hitting her all at once. That's it! That's how she loses!
Okay, that's kind of lame.
Yeah, it is. So the Ultimate Ninja War is over. All the zombies are gone. Orochimaru is a good guy now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Sasuke's like, I'm gonna become the ninja president, and Naruto's like, no, you ain't. So they go and fight at the place they fought at the end of the original series. The bridge.
Okay.
That had a statue of Madara and
Madara and the other guy, yeah.
Tobarama, whatever. They fight, and they're at their strongest, and they draw again, but they both cut off each other's arms.
Yeah, that sounds valid.
And they're standing and like they're laying on the floor. And by the way, I should mention that all of the god tier techniques that have happened before, like the almighty push, the planetary devastation, which was the meteor that Madara dropped on the planet, the tailed beast bombs, the Rasen Shuriken, the Chidori, every god tier technique, these guys are. And it ends up, and they fight, and the fight ends with them sitting on the on like a rubble, and like their arms are cut off, but their blood is like spilt out, and they're laying next to each other, and the blood is spilling in such a way that it makes it look like they're holding.
Holding hands?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the Naruto, and they fight some other rabbit people like Kaguya that came from the moon.
All right.
Which leads into Boruto, who is Naruto's son.
That's the end of Naruto.
That is the end of Naruto. I probably missed a lot, but
honestly,
there was so much.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, that's Naruto. I wish I could do Boruto, but I haven't kept up with the movies.
I
haven't kept up with Boruto.
I'm not even sure I want to know. All I know is that a lot of people are horny for adult Hinata.
Yeah, Hinata and Konan are the best girls in the chat. Konan, Kakashi, and Dark. That's Naruto. That's Naruto.
It. Thank you
I'm
for
glad
joining.
You could join me for this adventure. I can't wait to find out what we do next.
Thank you for joining us on this magical quest, our Spinati. And as always, good night.
As always?
Yeah, good night.
You cut out for me.
I said, and as always, good night.
Good night.